2005, 217 South Maple. I guess that means Yvonne's birthday party, surprise birthday party. Ellie has not come down yet. There he is. Some of the guests already arrived. I think it's just past 7 o'clock. Yvonne's supposed to come at 7:30. This is without the amber lights. I'll film again later on with the amber lights. We don't want to give it off in front of the house when she walks in.
What it calls Ben?
In bed with the bad back.
Yeah, he always pretty nice.
I just want to show whoever arrived early.
Okay, we're here.
Saba.
Growing up is very confusing.
Here's Lisa Stern just arriving. People coming on time enough. That's good. We're cutting it close. What time is it? Does anybody know?
Welcome to Blackberry, always.
Oh, yeah. 9:06, 7:06.
I'm done. That was sugar-coated.
This is quite the staging area.
Who is it?
Lisa, the lights. Oh, he's in the driveway? What? He's in the driveway. He's alright. It worked out pretty well. Yeah. It worked out okay.
She didn't know.
We're okay in there?
I like it all for car, right?
I don't know. Maybe. You let me check it out. You want to hold this? Hold it?
Yeah, Yoni, you hold it.
Yeah. This is the Zoom.
Is it recording?
Right now it's recording. The Zoom is on top. Check in the lights.
Tommy, you're running out of I don't know how to use it. How do I use this thing? I don't know how to do it. You want me to take a picture with you?
Hey, smart. Smart.
Now it's taping. Oh my god.
What?
I hope I didn't miss the whole
No, I accidentally shut it off.
Okay, good. I'm gonna check that out. Ivan's gonna get a glance. Can we get over here? Any minute now. Alright, I'll start it up again. No, that's not bad. No, this is something else.
Look Baba there. Look Baba. Look Baba. Elizabeth. Look Baba. Look Baba.
Hello.
Look at Baba. Yeah, Baba's there.
Your flash, darling. Oh, my flash. You have the camera. I am such a lucky person. Honestly, I am so lucky. I am
These two girls worked their tails off.
No, but I mean having all of you here and
We work to work.
my son-in-law here. Yeah, there you go.
You got enough tape left over? Just keep going. Just keep
I don't
going.
know.
Happy birthday.
All day was so hard. There was no birthday party. There was nothing. We know hard it's been. Oh my God. We'll tell you all after. Oh my God.
Ivan, you see my grandfather? You see Saba?
I saw Saba. I said hello to Saba.
Saba, this is Schwieger, the Schwiegerschili.
Ja. Die Mutter von Dalia.
Yeah.
Ich bin die Mutter von Dalia.
היום יולדת, היום היא עכשיו בת 20 עכשיו, בת 25. Just joking.
Why, how old did you tell him I am?
25 I said.
Oh, no. Tell him really 60.
My grandfather is 92.
I don't believe it. Really?
Sure.
Does she look good for that age? Oh,
Thank you.
I'm telling you. Unbelievable.
Excuse me, guys.
There's a photographer.
Yeah, the photographer through.
So let's go in. Watch your step.
Can you get somebody to leave these curtains open, dolls?
Yeah, now we're going to leave next one for yours.
Oh my God.
What do you think?
Yeah, I can't believe
You only said I should sell my house tonight.
How did you Oh my God, Ricardo, this was a gift from Ricardo.
Right here.
To the music? Alright, so this is how the house looks. As you can see, there's an amber effect over here.
but we took that off before Yvonne entered. But I'm not so sure about, however, all these papers for the parking permit. May not have been a good idea, not very smooth.
Alright, we're all going to sleep now.
Hi, David.
Help us, we try. Just take pictures, feel free, and things so we can, all capture this moment. I guess just to work off of what Jaime said, just to follow up with Jaime said, I really want to welcome everyone, even though it's not my home, to this party. My mom knew already that she was going to go out to dinner with Lisa and I and Jaime and Dahlia, so it's not much of a surprise that we're here. And the whole surprise is that all of you are here and all of you, close family, close friends, were able to come and celebrate in this party for my mom because you guys make this surprise. And just happy to have all of you here with us. It's really, really beautiful and really, really nice. Just also to finish up with what Jaime kind of said, I just want to thank Dahlia and Lisa and Muriel and whoever, they really, really worked so hard on this for the past few weeks. They put in an endless amount of hours and a ton of effort to really make this party the way, everything was the way my mom would want it, with a lot of detail and, just to, make it as beautiful as it is today. So thank you for really helping out. It was really, yesterday Dahlia and Lisa told me I needed to speak, and I thought about it, and I thought, okay, it will be pretty simple. I'll get up here and I'll speak, and then I started thinking about it, and I actually had a little trouble. I started thinking about what should I talk about, and I realized that I just sat there for about 20 minutes, and I just had nothing. I didn't really know what to talk about, and I started thinking, it's not a bar mitzvah, it's not a wedding, it's not a shaver bracha, it's not an offer where, you just talk about, your parsha, a wedding, or whatever it is. It's not a buddy's birthday where I could just get up here and make jokes. It's, my mom's 60th birthday. So really, what am I supposed to talk about? So I just realized, I guess there's nothing specific I need to talk about. I'll just use the opposite approach, and I'll just talk about whatever works. So actually, what came to my mind when I just think about my mom, just to be quick, when I was in Israel for the year, I heard a Dvar Torah, and it was actually in Parshas Noah. And the Dvar Torah was basically this. If we look back at just Parshas Noah for a second, there were two major events that happened during Parshas Noah. One of them was the Tower of Babel, and the other one was the Mabul, the big flood. And those are two, I guess we weren't really Jews then at the time, but for the people, those are two major events that took place at the time. And just to break down those two events, the Tower of Babel, you basically had a group of people united together to, in essence, defy God. They were building a tower, to try to show that they can reach God, that they can take over God, and to really just, defy Him and all of the means of what He is, to say, you're not so powerful, we can reach you as humans by ourselves. On the same token, we had another event, which was the Mabul, and that was not the same thing. It was basically a bunch of people that were fighting amongst each other. People were, so we know at the time, everyone was stealing, everyone, there was, people were committing adultery, there were no ethics, people were immoral, there was no integrity in the community, there was nothing. And if you look, kind of what happens at the time, the world gets destroyed at the time of the Mabul, but yet the world doesn't get destroyed at the Tower of Babel. And you can ask the question, if you're God, is there anything possible, anything worse than people actually trying to defy? Okay, humans fight amongst each other. That's our, our tendencies. We always, whether it's in business or in, people are in jealousy, that's a little bit more common. But to actually get up there and try to defy God, is there anything that's actually worse than that? And yet, when they tried defying him himself, he doesn't destroy the world. But when we fought amongst each other, and we were immoral, and we were lying, and we were stealing, he destroys the world. And I'm sure there are many answers, but the answer that I was told was that the importance of actually being somebody who's honest and someone who's straight, and a community where people aren't lying and they're looking out for each other and they're helping each other, which was the community. We know when they were building this huge tower to defy God, the only way to stop them is we know all the stories when we were kids that they switched up the languages and people asked for this thing and they dropped a hammer on each other's head, because that was the only way. They were so united as a group to do this that they had to that there were attacks that had to be done in order to prevent them. And when you have that kind of, when you're part of that kind of group and that kind of circle and that kind of person where you're working with other people to achieve a goal, no matter what you're trying to do, even if it's defying God himself, he's not going to destroy the people. But when you're a group of people that are fighting amongst each other and stealing and are dishonest, all what we were talking about before, at that point God, he would destroy the world. And this kind of shows the importance of what it means to be a person who lives a life of a straight life, a life of honesty, a life of someone who's into the community, the life of the party, and I think that this really ties into it just shows us what's most important. And when I think of my mom and what she's at least I guess thrown on me being her son is just the importance of being a person that's a straight person, a person who's honest, a person who, when she comes into a room like this, she puts smiles on everyone's faces, and when she's with her friends, she's always the life of the party. And it just was something that really, really clicked. And I guess just to finish with a toast. It's your 60th birthday, and we always say till 120, so we should make a toast that for the next 60 years, you should continue to be part of a community where you're, and living a life of honesty, putting smiles on people's faces. And just another note, on most of the people when we were making this party, and Dolly and Lisa told me when they were planning this party, whether it was with the florist or even Brad, who's always great, but when she said this is a surprise party for Yvonne, they were so in tune, and we're like, oh my God, for Yvonne, we love Yvonne. She left the best impression on us working with her in the past from every part of this, and they were just excited to work on something for her. So again, we should just you should continue to be a source of happiness to all of your friends, all of us around you, and you should continue to live the life and teach us. And I'm proud to follow in your path of honesty, and from all of us. And we should enjoy this, and we should be able to celebrate this memory.
Amen. Very nice.
Thank you.
What? I know what to do. I just turned the key.
Ruthie told all the stories, and so I'm going to turn the floor over to Barbara, and then on to.
Yeah, Barbara's got it.
I have to hold your hand because you are my beautiful sister that I never had. You know that. I love you so, so very much. And it's so beautiful to see, to be here tonight. To be here tonight, to be with your whole family and all your beautiful friends and your beautiful, beautiful children and your grandchildren. This is, I know our beautiful parents are looking down to us and seeing this beautiful, beautiful occasion. And I want you to know I love you, and I'm so happy for you. And may you have another 60.
We played playpen together. We played potato head together. We danced together. All day together. We did everything together. Good old days. We did. Oh, I have my glasses on.
Take two.
We're not grandmas, so we have to keep them up.
Your beautiful children are just, must be so proud.
Exactly how you felt. I just wanted to give Vera the floor because she's a very dear friend and goes way back. And I think that she has something special, always special words. And one thing Yvonne always says, Vera's the kind of friend that whenever she tells me when I just need to hear her words, and her words are always soothing and very, very level-headed, and I love that about her. She just loves that about you, so I have to let you say a few level words.
So after you're done with the floor, give it back.
Good evening. I'm hoping everybody's having a good time tonight. Here just told me by the time I almost finished my salad, beer, whatever you wish for yourself.
Thank you.
And I love you.
Vera, thank you very much. It was very heartfelt. And
How much more I can say?
now we're like very emotional, but it wouldn't be complete without, I can't call on Ethel because she's had a few hard days, hours, and unfortunately, we just got to let her rest up, but I will ask Ted to just say, just a couple of words. Ted, on behalf of you and Ethel.
Yeah, fuck it, go for it.
Ethel can't say much because she's just underwent a foot surgery. Yeah, Ted.
Yeah, but I went through the surgery too.
I'm sure it felt like it, right?
Yeah.
You did everything. You did everything. He's one of a kind.
I'm gonna speak on behalf of myself and Miriam and all the friends and of Ivan. We became friends with Ivan probably the same time, 15 or 20 years ago. And I was going to say the same thing as Vera said. The first thing with Ivan is honesty. There is no way, two ways about it. It's either or. Either she likes you or she doesn't like you.
That's it.
There is nothing in between. And, this is what it is. And this is, I think, one of the most important aspects of the character that Ivan has. And the other thing, there are a few things that I would like to say about Ivan, since we know her very good, that she is a really, really true friend and a family lady that she takes care of her families, and she raised her children the same way she was raised, and they grew up as with an example of, I don't want to forget about Abe. And my wife, Ivan, and Miriam. I mean, every Shabbos, every Saturday, it's like Sheva Brooker.
With the coffee.
With the coffee, and we really look up to Ivan, and we are looking for a friendship and a relationship for a long, long time, and we would like to work from her children and grandchildren. And least but not last, I would like to say that I wish everybody would have a friend like her.
Let me get out of the way. Are you going to speak? Are you going to do that matzah isha, matzah over there?
Yeah, you do it.
Hey, you should do that one story.
Just as one last speech, I just want to introduce my father for one few quick words.
I think I got only 5 minutes left on my camera.
Less than this. Make that speech. That a woman could kill you, right? Mazel tov to Ivan, 60th birthday. And a big shkoyach to Dalia and Chaimi, Yoni and Lisa,
Muriel.
and anything that has to do with Ivan, of course, Muriel, for putting this together, this magnificent surprise. I knew about it, but we kept it for a few weeks. Ivan had no clue. So, big shkoyach to everybody. And we want to thank all the family and friends that came to participate in the simcha. It's very interesting, and Pirkei Avos enumerates all the highlights of a person's life. It says, B'shloshes mitzvahs, 13-year mitzvahs, 18 l'chuppah. It keeps going, 30, 40, and 50 is Chochmah, Bina, Das. When it comes to 60, it says Zikna. It's the only time it says, at 60 you're an old person. Even at Shmonim, at 80, it's Gvura, strength. And I was always wondering, why, what's with this 60, that it's kind of derogatory. Each one is an accomplishment. And 60 is treated differently. It so appears. And I kept asking and asking, I never really got an answer, but I was looking once, a year ago, and it says in the Haftarah by David HaMelech, Melech David Zaken Baba Yamin, Malachim. And again it uses the Zaken. He was old, coming in days. And I looked over there, the Kli Yakar was a 17th century great rabbi. He gives an explanation. Zaken means over here that he accomplished everything. He was already the greatest king that the world has seen. As a young boy, he wiped out Goliath. The whole world was scared of him. He had a son like Shlomo Melech, built the Beis HaMikdash. He was a zaken. He was full of accomplishments. And now he said, Baba Yamin. He says, let the days come. I already accomplished everything that I have to do. But I think it's a little bit similar with Ivan. She's been a fantastic wife, no question about this. You raised two kids like Dalia and Yoni, together with Chaim and Lisa. And actually, like David HaMelech says, my job is, I did everything already. There's nothing, what more can I do? I accomplished what I wanted to, and now Baba Yamim, let the days come. And so, to Ivan, I want to say, I love you very much. You're a fantastic wife, and you should have much nachas from our children, our son-in-law, daughter-in-law, your grandkids, and you should only see nachas from them. Maybe a little nachas from me too.